Alright, let's look at the complex hyperbolic functions. The definition for complex hyperbolic functions are exactly the same as for real numbers. Alright, hyperbolic cosine of z is equal to e to the z plus e to the negative z over 2. And the hyperbolic sine of z is equal to z to the z, e to the z minus e to the negative z over 2. Alright, so let's do just one simple example. Let's show that the sine of iz is equal to I hyperbolic sine of z. Alright, so let's start with the left hand side. Alright, start with the left hand side and try to get to the right hand side using series of equalities. Alright, so we have sine of iz. By definition, we have e to the I iz minus e to the negative I iz all over 2I. So this is just by definition of sine. Alright, then let's simplify. So you have I times I squared is negative 1, so you have an e to the negative z, right, minus e to the negative, so it's going to be positive z, right, over 2I, right. Then what we're going to do is we need to, first I want to have e to z, so we have to pull out the negative sign. So I'm going to pull out the negative sign. So you have a negative e to the z, we have positive e to the z, and then you have negative e to the negative z, and you have a 2I, right? Then we have to write in terms of hyperbolic sine, so we want to have 2 instead of 2I on the bottom. So I'm going to multiply top and bottom by negative I. Right? That way, we're going to get, right? So you have a negative here, cancel out. And then I'm going to put I in front, right? So we took care of this guy. Right? Then we have exactly what we want here. So we have e to the z minus e to the negative z, right? Then we have, so we took care of those guys. And you can see that the I times negative I is negative I squared, which is negative 1, which is 1. Oops, sorry. So it's going to be just positive 1. So you just get 2. Oops, 2 there. Alright, so that's this guy right here. Alright, so that's everyone. And you can see that this guy right here is the definition of hyperbolic sine of z. Right, therefore, we finally got the same thing as the right hand side. Right, so that will that verifies the inequality here. Right, that's it. I hope that this was clear.